Stop, sit down, relax, take a load off. It's Monday, November 24th, 2014. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yeah. Excited Monday audience.
Yes.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, and I love the blue. I
You
love
do?
the
Thank
I love
you.
this
This lady in the second row and I called each other, and we decided that we would match. Remember when I called you this morning, and you said, I'm going to wear my bright blue, and I said, so am I?
I feel like I should have had a blue tie or something, because it would have made, because you already pop.
You pop.
I would have been an accessory to you.
Well, it's not too late for you to slip on into something back there. We'll wait.
We'll wait.
How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Tell me.
A birthday extravaganza celebration.
Yes, tell me.
That's what exactly. Well, you know what? I have a friend of mine, Peter Hochfelder, who celebrates his birthday the day after mine. So for the last few years, we've celebrated our birthdays together for the last quite a few years, and we're 10 years apart. I'm not going to say up or down. He knows the truth. And but they came out to California when I went out to California, and we had a nice party at the house. Had about 20, 30 people.
Perfect.
Too much to drink.
Yes.
To the point where I woke up early on Saturday, took a shower, felt great. Like, oh, this is great. Now, nobody's up. Let me go back to bed. Went to bed for like an hour, woke up with a hangover.
Yes, that has happened to me before. See, you were still drunk. That's
Really?
why you felt great. You woke up. Yeah.
And I was wondering, I was like,
remember that night we all went out?
Yes.
Yes, that happened to me that night. I was like, I feel great. I better take a nap. I feel terrible.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what it was. But it was a great weekend. Everybody had a really good time, and other than that, it's worked, hung out with kids. My parents are there.
Oh, so great.
So it was really good. Good family time.
Were you surprised when your mom came out with the cake? You were, or did you know?
No, I knew they were in town, but I didn't know my mom was coming here.
She looks so good.
She looks really good. She lost 20 pounds.
She looks amazing. I told her, I said, you know what?
Thank you.
I said, don't be surprised. You look so good. You could make baby number 7.
Can you imagine my parents had a baby?
Oh, my God. We would follow that like a documentary. That would be like Project Live. Making of Strahan baby number 7.
Yes. Yeah, Project Live, watching Michael Strahan collapse and die. Can you imagine that baby number 7?
Oh.
Well, I might as well get ready to raise that baby. I mean, 70-something years old, they ain't gonna be like, take this shot. We raised you, now you help us.
Speaking of baby number 7, here is something incredible, which I love, and I knew we're talking about developing a machine. They've done it in China. They put men through the pain of childbirth. They give them, it's terrific. They let the men feel what it's like for a woman to give birth for over 5 minutes, everybody. The men writhe in agony. One man compared the feeling as if his heart and lungs were being ripped out. They go to a pain experience camp and a workshop to get through it. The men couldn't hack it. They bailed out mid-5 minutes, mid-shock, as a matter of fact. They thought giving birth to a baby was so natural, something normal that women just could get through, one dad told the news. And then I realized it was not as easy as giving birth. It was just painful.
Where did they find these men? And then also...
Are you suggesting that these men are weak?
No, I'm not saying that, but but also, see, there are several factors here that are not in that story. Okay, contractions aren't 5 minutes of constant, are they? Thank you, sir. Who said that?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
You know what?
Wait, can we have a microphone? Wait,
you know what? It's about time.
You said no, right? You said no. Okay, so you're obviously an expert on labor and delivery. How long do contractions last?
They last about 45 seconds.
45 seconds from your experience in giving birth to children.
Her experience.
Her experience. And so, and this is your future ex-wife?
You know what? I'm just happy that in all my time here, and I say something like that, none of you guys will say anything. Y'all look at y'all wife and you go,
No, but, all right, you just...
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You go back to...
So that's one factor.
Go back to drinking. Go back to...
So it's not a constant 5 minutes, so it has to be more realistic in a time of how long the contraction is.
They are 5 minutes apart.
And then I feel like this. I think when you're having that baby, you know there's a payoff at the end. For us, we just sit there getting shocked and contracted, and then at the end, it's like, okay, get up. You just went through pain. There's nothing for you.
But
grab a soda on the way out the door. I mean, that's not good enough.
So they were supposed to, but it was supposed to last for 5 minutes, and they made it halfway through, so that's 2.5 minutes. So that's one contraction, as opposed to a lot of women I know are in labor for 24 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours. Some women have an easy time. Some women, the baby slides right out.
Some women say, I didn't even know I was pregnant.
Right. And it's such a medical oddity that they've done a whole series of documentaries about it, because that is such a rare thing.
That you don't know you're pregnant.
See, your wife is probably like one of these women that is a medical mystery where she barely even knows that she's in labor. Is that correct, ma'am? How is that? What? Are you speaking?
Now you get choked up because she's looking at you. Too late. You're in the game now, baby. Let's play. She knew. But Gelman, too bad that machine can't clear customs, or I would try it.
Really? They've got those machines here.
Please, Gelman. Please, Gelman.
You know, we happen to have one right backstage. Ready to come bring it out, guys.
Please, Gelman.
I don't want one you made at home. I want the official one.
Here, bite down on this. I'll go get it. I'll go get it.
Oh, boy. Oh, man. And I forgot to ask you, how was your night, by the way? How was your weekend? You have a good weekend?
Yeah, had a great weekend.
I'm thinking about babies.
My in-laws are in town, so it's always, you know, we're having a lot of fun.
Oh, so Sweaty out here. How Mom and Pop doing?
They're great. Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun, and you know, they make me. They're endlessly entertaining.
Yeah.
I've got to tell you, they really are. They are the most. If you're gonna have in-laws, these are the in-laws to have.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I tell you.
And no, she hasn't started cooking yet, Gelman. Almost. I actually cooked dinner for them last night.
Wow.
Which made my mother-in-law so uncomfortable. She does not, you know, the kitchen, no matter whose kitchen it is, she feels as though she is in charge of the kitchen. And at a certain point, she said, I'm going to sit here and I'm not going to ask if you need any more help, because I already asked and you said no, and I respect you, and if you say no, then it is your house and I'm not going to ask again. Although my palms are itching because I want to ask. This went on for 45 minutes. It was a 45-minute filibuster about itching palms and needing to help, but I respect you enough to not ask you again because you've already said no, and I respect your decision, even though I feel very guilty sitting here, but I respect you enough to not ask again, even though you know I want to help because my palms...
Did you give in?
No.
Really?
I said, if your palms are itching, there's lotion right over there. This woman, every meal she comes, she cooks. It's like she works for us. She comes, it's like, Mom, sit down, relax, let me make you a meal.
I'm with you.
No matter how disgusting you may find it.
Yeah. I did have my mom make me a cake. That's one thing. Yeah, I did.
The giant cake?
Yeah, the giant cake. That was it. And but you know, it's like my parents are the same way. It's like they're just funny, and my friends are over, and they're just. It's like they have their own comedy routine. I swear they sit in a room and work it out before they come out.
Your mom is the funniest person ever, because she looked at me Friday and she goes, I don't know why they're making a big fuss over him. I'm the one that gave birth.
You know what? I was kid number 6. She probably didn't even know she was pregnant.
Right. She felt some indigestion.
And I got to go home to that woman. But it's funny because my dad is funny because he just gets on his little filibuster things
Right.
and well, let me explain something. Let me tell you something. When they made me, they broke the mold. And my mom looked at him and said, "Thank God." I mean, that's like an all-day conversation. But it's great to have family around.
Yeah, it's nice. I like this time of year. It's great.
And big game last night. The Giants and the Cowboys. Big game last night. And the Cowboys. A lot of Dallas fans. Stay excited now because you will not win a Super Bowl. Anyway, the best thing about this game, if you're not a Cowboys fan, was the catch by Odell Beckham Jr. I mean, Kelly, when I tell you, like Odell Beckham Jr. is this rookie, first-round draft pick, and he was hurt early in the year, and a lot of people were on him because he hurt his hamstring. Now, the hard thing about a hamstring is you don't know when it's going to heal, or you think it's healed and you pull it again. So they made sure they brought him back slowly, and he took a lot of criticism for that. But Victor Cruz got hurt. He got his opportunity, and this kid is a star.
Yeah.
I mean, every week he is a star. But he made Velcro fingers. He made the absolute greatest catch I've ever seen, and I've seen David Tyree catch a ball off his helmet, but I don't think anybody's ever seen anything like this kid. We don't have the tape of this, but this is just, if you get a chance, go online and look up this catch. But that is, he's on his fingertips, but you got to see the way he finishes. He doesn't even use his other arm to secure the ball.
Right.
He's just able to reach back. It's as if it's on a video game. Never seen anything like this. But this is the catch of the century. I love stuff like that.
Yeah, that's so great.
And Victor Cruz even tweeted, "The best catch I've ever seen."
Yeah, it's
LeBron James tweeted, "I just witnessed the greatest catch ever possible," and he's a Cowboys fan. And even Emmitt Smith, who was a Cowboys player, tweeted the same thing. So it's really, really, really impressive by him.
Here's my question. Do you think he re-injured his hamstring making that catch?
No, because he played the rest of the game.
He played the rest of the game.
Well, I don't think he hurt his hamstring on that catch. If he did, heck, it was worth it. I mean, that was...
That looks like you would pull every muscle in your body. I mean, if you look at his body and the way he's sort of splayed out there, he's pulling
Because you saw it. Did you see it?
I saw it, and I saw the replay.
I was going to say, Kelly, watch your football.
No. Don't get excited. Mark and his dad made me watch it. They said, you have to see this. It was kind of amazing.
But it was awesome.
Yeah.
And and congrats to the Cowboys for the win yesterday. Good comeback by them.
Here's some strange and disturbing iPhone facts. Want to hear them?
Yes.
Your cell phone is dirtier than a subway toilet. That's why, when you're walking down the street and somebody recognizes you on TV and says, "Hey, say hi to my mom," you go, "Hi." No, talk to her. "Hi."
Yeah. Put on speaker.
Nervous. Yeah, cell phones have 18 times more bacteria per square inch than the average toilet seat, according to researchers in Turkey. Your iPhone is literally buggy. Tiny mites crawl all over the headphone jack or charging port, and they curl in there for a nap. Your phone is filled with crud. That's right, crud, including metal shavings, construction dust, tobacco leaves, and what can be described as green slime. Effluvia. Effluvia is what it's called. The crud inside your phone has a name, and that's what it's called. So, have fun, everybody.
How do you clean it? Some sprays, because you just can't dip it in soap and water. Alcohol wipes?
Yeah.
You seem like you just keep some in your pocket just to...
I don't, but I do wipe my phone down.
He has a fanny pack that is like covered.
You wear a fanny pack?
Yeah, I'm wearing one right now.
He takes it off. He takes it off.
Don't look under my suit jacket, yeah. There's a fanny pack out in there.
He does. He wears it all the time.
He takes it off for TV purposes.
He does. He takes it off for on air, and then it goes right back on. But I will say this. When we were in Banff, and we did the show there, and we were all starving, and it was freezing cold, and we said, Gelman, do you have a protein bar? He goes, oh, let me look in my fanny pack.
And
he was bulging with delicious nutrition.
Saved the day?
Yeah, it did. Saved the day.
And really quickly before we go to trivia, we want to say everybody up in Buffalo bracing for flooding that could be coming that way. So we just want to say they're in our prayers and our thoughts.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, they're putting all the sandbags up. It's gonna get warm, melt a lot of that snow. So hang in there, Buffalo. Hang in there, upstate New York. All right. Y'all ready to get this party started?
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go. It's our Keep On Smiling Travel Trivia.
Hey, today's trivia dancer is Buddy Pilot from Indianapolis, Indiana.
Buddy.
Don't you Buddy Pilot me, I'll Buddy Pilot you right back.
That was some good dancing, man. It looked like you was sneaking somewhere. I loved it. All right, let's say hello to John Hillier from Toronto, Canada. Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Hey, John, how are you?
Good morning, Michael and Kelly. How are you?
We're great. How are you doing today? A lot of your Canadian relatives are here today.
Hey.
Now, John, where are you in this picture?
Up at the cottage.
Where?
Sitting on the deck at the cottage.
Oh, the cottage.
You're saying at the cottage like we go there with you or something.
You can.
Do you have your own cottage, or is it somebody else's cottage?
It's a family cottage.
Oh, the family cottage. Has it been in the family for centuries?
Long time, yeah.
We all want to come visit the cottage.
You're more than welcome.
Now, John, what do you do for a living?
I'm a waiter.
With your own cottage?
Not my own restaurant, though.
John, do you serve poutine?
I do. I hear you love poutine.
I fantasize about it. I just want it for Thanksgiving dinner.
I gotta make you some poutine.
Oh my!
It would be a great dinner.
Poutine?
Nope, but I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right, we're gonna spin the wheel and see what you're playing for, John. Buddy Pilot is my spirit animal. If being in love with Buddy Pilot is wrong, I don't want to be right. Can Buddy Pilot be our trivia dancer every day? Thank you. Hey, John, back to you. This is a great prize. The Veranda Resort and Spa in Antigua. 7 days, 6 nights, all inclusive. Round-trip airfare courtesy of Hotwire. It's a prize valued at $7,300. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck.
Okay, thanks.
All right, John, here we go. On Friday's show, we talked with Kate Walsh. What state did Kate say she moved to when she was 11 years old?
Grew up in Arizona, and she moved to California.
You got it backwards.
Wait, she grew up in California and went to Arizona.
Time out. Time out. John, there's a flag on the plate. We're going to go to our referee. Gelman?
I love Gelman.
Gelman, the man just announced his love for you.
I mean, here's the thing. I think he was musing in his head,
Yes,
but then Michael corrected him, which you should never have done, Michael. But then he did get it right after that.
Here's what I felt like. I felt like he was working it out.
That's what I was thinking, but then there was like a
Get a man the daggone prize instead of trying to blame it on me.
Gelman, the man does in fact love you.
I mean, here's the thing. It's clear that he watched and he knew it.
He did watch, and we should reward that.
Yes, I think we should. I think he should be the winner.
Congratulations. Now you and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Veranda Resort and Spa on the beautiful island of Antigua. This all-inclusive Caribbean vacation paradise is nestled on 30 spectacular beachfront acres overlooking a tranquil bay. Enjoy a host of activities, nightly entertainment, fine dining, pampering at Spa Tranquility, and much more. Your price is valued at approximately $7,300.
Here is a holiday miracle.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving.
And
you too.
And happy Canadian Thanksgiving, even though that's not right now, and in the future.
Congratulations.
Yes, I know, but I mean for the next time.
Thank you.
Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift certificate from Zappos. So please pick a number between 1 and 228.
Lucky number 17.
There we go. Hey, John, congratulations. Congratulations, man. Buddy, thank you for dancing for us. Gelman, thank you for throwing me under the bus and then backing it up on me. Everybody, stay right there when we come back. It's very funny. Tim Allen will be here.
Still ahead on Live, our Superstar Thanksgiving Secrets Revealed continues when Michael cooks a recipe for stuffing. From Gotham, Ben McKenzie. And coming up next, Tim Allen.
In a world full of dictates and conventions, could there be another way? La vie est belle. The eau de parfum, Lancôme. Now at Macy's, your fragrance destination.
VivoFit gently reminds you to get moving. Join the movement.
This holiday season, the most inspirational, triumphant movie of the year is finally here.
While there is life, there is hope.
The Theory of Everything, rated PG-13, now playing in select theaters.
The New York Times has just declared Sideshow the essential ticket of the season. A miraculous and electrifying spectacle with Broadway's most ravishing score. Get your tickets now for Sideshow, the new must-see musical.
Thanksgiving Secrets Revealed, it continues when Russell Brand gets a lesson in Thanksgiving from some very young teachers.
Oh, how exciting.
That's going to be funny.
Yeah. Now, movies, television, stand-up. Our first guest does it all, and he always makes us laugh. Please welcome back to the show, Tim Allen. your velvet jacket. You feel rich.
Hey, man. Look at that. Oh, that's the way to do it.
Ow, ow, ow. I just,
did you
pull
something. Did you pull a psoas muscle? Or?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Psoas.
Psoas.
We're doing.
Well, welcome.
Thanks very much.
And,
good to be.
Good to be here.
Very good to be here.
I think that's what you were going to say.
Well, I was a little shocked with this high-fiving nonsense in here.
Ever since...
There we go.
Ever since Michael came, he insists that everything be like a stadium. So when the guests come out, they have to run through a tunnel.
Run through the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that was some scary stuff. Because if you miss, you can hit someone right in the face, and it's all over the internet. It's just a bad thing. So
that's what we hope for. So tell us about Thanksgiving. Where will you be?
Well, I came here. I have a home here, but we'll go back to Detroit. My folks are in Detroit.
Oh, how great.
So... don't bring it up.
Will you be watching football on Thanksgiving Day?
Actually, we go. I take all my brothers. There's a whole bunch of we go down. We've been watching the Lions lose for years. It's been a family tradition. And then we go home and watch. But there's a lot of little ones. So now they all think flat screens are iPads.
Oh, right.
So you're in the middle of the second game, which is usually Cowboys, I think. And then, well, you would know.
They cheer for anything.
No. It's Cowboy fans. You know, it's America's team. I don't know where they got that name. But as I remember, we all kind of play in America, but somehow Dallas got that thing. But the kids will start touching the TV, so I'm usually in the basement on a cell phone. Going like that's where I end up watching football.
Was it a big deal in your house growing up? I mean, did you have family traditions? Because we always talk about, it is the holiday of hard feelings and blame. So what is it like in your house?
Well, I can't say. There's 7 boys and 2 girls in my family, and a lot of kids. So there's like 5,000 people at the house.
Right.
It's a lot of what you just said.
Right.
But my brothers and I went through. I'm just going to set you up. We used to say, what would be the worst thing to say to Grandma right now?
Oh yeah.
And boys, believe me, come up with horrible things. But my one grandma, my Canadian grandma, Catherine, was a drinker, as all the women in my family were, and she'd get. One time, and we'd have Mrs. Sestock would bring in caramel sauce for the ice cream, and my grandma would make the gravy. Yeah. And she one time was well into the cooking sherry and said, there's no sense in having 2 pots with the same stuff. So she mixed the gravy with the caramel sauce and then realized her error, but the kids, what will they know?
Right.
So she poured 13 little sundaes with a mixture of caramel sauce and gravy.
How savory.
And you're going to sit there until you eat that. Because there's kids at that age, there's a lot of kids starving in China, if you remember. And my smart-ass brother said, name one. Just one.
Yeah. That's correct.
I'd hate to see the line to the bathroom after that, though. Wow.
Yeah, but who knew? Isn't that hot now? Caramel? It's salted caramel?
Salted caramel you put on everything now. Yeah,
but no, it's not caramel and gravy. I don't care where you're from. That ain't right.
I bet if you put that on turkey, it would be delicious.
No.
Maybe not putting the gravy caramel on the ice cream, but if you put the gravy caramel on the turkey, I bet it's good.
You've been up too long.
No.
Been up too early. Yeah. Hey, we got to take a quick break. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk with Tim about his show, Last Man Standing. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with Tim Allen.
Still ahead on Live from the series Gotham, Ben McKenzie.
It's a marshmallow world in the winter when the snow comes to cover. It's time to play. It's a whipped cream day.
I'm Angela, and I quit smoking with Chantix. People who know me, they say, I never thought you would quit. But Chantix helped me do it.
Along with support, Chantix varenicline is proven to help people quit smoking.
It gave me the power to overcome the urge to smoke.
Some people had changes in behavior, thinking or mood, hostility, agitation, depressed mood, and suicidal thoughts or actions while taking or after stopping Chantix. Some people had seizures while taking Chantix. If you have any of these, stop Chantix and call your doctor right away. Tell your doctor about any history of mental health problems, which could get get worse while taking Chantix, or history of seizures. Don't take Chantix if you've had a serious allergic or skin reaction to it. If you develop these, stop Chantix and see your doctor right away, as some can be life-threatening. Tell your doctor if you have a history of heart or blood vessel problems or develop new or worse symptoms. Get medical help right away if you have symptoms of a heart attack or stroke. Decrease alcohol use while taking Chantix. Use caution when driving or operating machinery. Common side effects include nausea, trouble sleeping, and unusual dreams.
I'm a non-smoker. That feels amazing.
Ask your doctor if Chantix is right for you.
Tonight at 5, when he picked up his car from long-term parking.
$2,000 worth of damage.
And
somebody put 2,000 miles on it. Someone was joyriding around in my car.
so the investigators Jim Hoffer drops by.
You guys running a side business? Why are you running?
Tonight at 5 on Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
No Thanksgiving is complete
Happy Turkey Day.
without friends,
First we sing, then we eat.
family,
I am your mother.
and a game-changing guest.
There's someone that would like to see all of you.
General Hospital, weekdays on ABC.
When you watch Eyewitness News,
You're an eyewitness.
to the best New York can be.
Now, see what's breaking.
And what matters most to you. So be an eyewitness.
With Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
It's the closest race in dancing history. And right after the Mirror Ball winners crowned, all 4 final couples are jetting across the country for GMA's biggest dance after party ever. Just wait till the Carlton takes over Times Square. Wednesday, dance on ABC's Good Morning America.
I just cannot understand how educated people like our daughter can turn their backs on science.
Even a liberal like FDR would have stood up for polio vaccine.
You know the joke was coming.
I laughed at my own joke. It's not that funny.
Doing a sitcom, isn't it?
Well, my first stab at television at Home Improvement, we threw the outtakes in. And this show is so well crafted that we do them off stage. And what happens is I go back and forth. I work in Vegas at the Mirage, and then I do these concerts, and it's so weird to go back and do a 300-seat. It's a hybrid show. Because to me, half of it is working with the audience, and that joke was, you know, liberal like my daughter plays a liberal. Why does a liberal do this? Well, even a liberal like FDR would have stood up if he could have stood up, and that was the audience did what you just did.
Right.
You know, oh, that's uncomfortable. So I kept taking a shot at it. I'd go, well, if he stood up. And then finally got the crowd to laugh. We do this all the time. I'll break from we did a whole thing about Canadians. And I said,
Something about them waving flags every time you...
No, something about their national motto is just enough. And see, now you turn on me. This is not how quickly it goes. But the best thing about this show is that it has a high... We did a Home Improvement. I love the live audience, but now we really engage them, and it's constant. You can't even see the show, so some of the stuff we brought or some of the outtakes are really ridiculous.
It's our favorite part of doing our show is the audience.
Right.
It really is. Best part.
Did you expect, I mean, you have Home Improvement, now you have Last Man Standing. Did you expect to have this much fun? Do you expect to love this as much as you did Home Improvement?
Literally, Home Improvement was the best experience of my life. Lifelong friends, that long run. And then it's like losing a dog, if you've ever had a dog for a long period of time, and then you get a puppy. I'll never like that puppy like the old Yeller or whatever. Yeller. Yeah, I had a dog named Yeller. I mean Lassie. I had a dog named Lassie. And then this new show kind of grew on me. And the daughters are brilliant, wonderful actresses. And Vanessa, or Nancy Travis, Hector. It really slowly crept up on me. And we're in our fourth season.
Wow, that's fast.
And then we're killing our ratings on Friday. Thanks very much. I love this. I love hair and makeup. I love the business. I really like being in this business, and I love doing the movies. I love doing live concerts. But I said there's something about TV it's immediate, and I really love this format. And I feel
it's like
very,
a family too.
Yeah, very fortunate. Well, obviously you're.
And also, we want to point out that your concert dates in Las Vegas are on our website.
Good.
Also,
Thank you so much for that.
You should go to our website.
And I will say. Don't bring your children to my Vegas show.
Okay.
This is
Not Toy Story. It's not Toy Story.
Well, the guys at Fox, the sports guys, they all showed up in Vegas. I told them it was a really nice. They all came to my show in Vegas, and we got them all tickets. But it was late. The men couldn't stay out till 8. So you know how late that gets when grown men can't.
We're old, man. What can I say? Hey, if you don't catch them in Vegas, you can catch them on Last Man Standing Friday night on ABC. The one and only Tim Allen, everybody.
Tomorrow on Live.
Out at the same gym where you work out.
Yes, he does.
And he says that you are tough, that you work out hard.
Nah, he is a beast. He really works out hard.
He's a beast also. But he says that you are a beast.
He really works out very, very strenuously.
Well, he didn't.
He makes me tired looking at him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's just his posture.
They do know
that's just his posture.
So your ability to work out may come from your days in Austin, man, when you were a football player.
Yeah, I grew up playing high school football.
Let me ask you this, because I am ignorant about positions. Is he somebody you would have tackled?
Well,
I hope not.
He played. He played wide receiver and defensive back. So wide receiver, he catches the ball. Yes, I would have tackled him.
Tackle him.
Defensive back, he would have been on the same side with me, so I wouldn't have tackled him.
Kelly, guys my size do anything they can to avoid guys his size.
What I'm asking, Ben, is do you have the urge to tackle Ben right here, just knowing that he could catch a ball? Do you feel the strong urge to tackle him to the ground?
Well, the way he came through that gauntlet of people, I kind of had it, but then then he's a nice guy, so I kind of lost it. What he got here?
Seeing you strikes up, brings up Benny. Now, Thanksgiving is a couple of days away.
Yep.
We asked Tim Allen what his plans are. Do you have any special plans? Any traditions?
We're doing a traditional Chinese food crawl.
No kidding.
A Chinese food crawl, like a progressive Chinese food dinner in Chinese neighborhood in Brooklyn, Sunset Park.
No kidding.
Yeah, so we'll do dim sum and hot pot and all kinds of stuff.
That sounds like heaven.
Right?
So you leave the house.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Benjamin, take me with you. It's not too late to bring me with you.
You are welcome.
You said traditional. I'm going, whose tradition is that? All right, we got to take a quick break, man. When we come back, Ben's going to tell us how a fight scene in Gotham sent him to the hospital. We'll be right back with Ben McKenzie.
Wednesday on Live, Taylor Swift.
Get ready to tackle Thanksgiving.
Next to football, family combat is the greatest Thanksgiving sport.
Next Live, the king of country, Garth Brooks. And Russell Brand talks turkey. Next Live.
This Christmas, let's give the unexpected gift. The right gift. The tastiest, biggest, coziest, most coveted, most thoughtful gift they never saw coming. The right gifts at the right prices. They're out there. You just have to know where to go. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods.
It seems like the best family traditions always start in the kitchen. Happy holidays from Rice Krispies.
With Clorox Smart Seek Bleach, you can bleach your whites and mostly whites together in the same wash. Clorox Smart Seek Bleach. Whitening just got smarter.
Disney on Ice presents Frozen, presented by Yo Kids. Elsa, Anna, and Olaf live.
Tickets start at just $25. Go to Ticketmaster.com today. Playing tomorrow through Sunday at Izod Center. Last chance in New York, New Jersey.
Now's your final chance to see the Tony-winning Broadway musical, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella, starring Keke Palmer as Cinderella and Nene Leakes as the wicked stepmother. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella on Broadway through January 3rd only.
1,499 episodes in the making. It's Rachel's 1,500th show. It's one surprise after another with the woman who started it all, Oprah.
1,500 shows. That is yummo.
Hey there, New York. We're coming up right after Live with Kelly and Michael.
Get more breaking news and AccuWeather from New York's #1 news. Eyewitness News from noon to 1. On the air when no one else is. Lori Stokes, Ken Bozzato, and Bill Evans. Only on Channel 7.
Lovecraft isn't at home. Housekeeper hasn't seen him since yesterday.
Alan says he didn't come into his office. He and Montoya are watching it.
How do the killers know where to find my witness?
Let's keep calm here. It's a win. We've made Lovecraft panic. This is a panic move.
A win? There's 2 children out there with professional assassins coming after them.
That's Gotham, which is it's a prequel to Batman. That's right. So it's an origin story of all the great DC comics. But for you to play Detective James Gordon, do you feel like they're kind of very sticklers about their comic books?
Yeah.
Do you feel pressure?
It was intimidating. It was intimidating. I felt so intimidated before we shot the pilot that I reached out to Jeff Johns, who runs DC Comics. He's kind of a sort of a legend in the business. And I asked him, what do I need to know about this character and this world, this mythology? He sent me a bunch of stuff. We went out to lunch. And at the end of it, after just basically asking him, how do I do this? He said, these stories are told and retold and invented and reinvented. You have to make it your own. You have to do what you think is right, because no one else can play this part. We've chosen you for a reason. You're right for it. Do it. So ever since then, it's been an evolution. But yeah, we all take it very seriously, but you have to bring your own touches to it. You can't try to do anody else's impression of that character.
Well, you're doing an excellent job, I've got to tell you, because I told you my sons are big comic book snobs. Like, they are purists, and they really believe that you do an extraordinary job.
Please.
So.
We know that during the fight scene, you got I asked you about this scar on your head.
Yeah, I was doing a fight scene, and I rammed my head into a concrete pillar. Yeah, oof, that's what it looked like then.
It looks like something from The Walking Dead.
I know. Yeah. Nice coloration on that picture, right? Yeah. That was my own Instagram.
How many stitches?
I don't know. He went underneath the skin. Great doctor, New York Presbyterian. So it's healing great. I've been lasering it off. It's
when they hear an actor needs stitches on the face, it's like a medical event.
Yes. Yes, I was given good advice. I called a doctor friend of mine and I said, what should I do? He goes, just get a really good doctor. This is kind of your business. Yeah.
Well, I love the show. My trainer's always on me about this show. I love Jada Pinkett Smith, who's awesome on this show. And everybody, check it out. Gotham, the winter finale airs tonight on Fox Television at 8 p.m. So make sure you watch it on Fox. Ben McKenzie, everybody. What's so funny?
Michael's gonna cook stuffing for us.
I'm gonna cook stuffing for everybody. I'm gonna hook this place up. I'll be right back.
Tomorrow on Live, join Russell Brand as he learns about Thanksgiving.
It's Macy's Black Friday sale. Doors open at 6 p.m. Thanksgiving night with over 300 doorbusters and $1 million in prizes. Get your choice kitchen electric, $7.99 or $9.99 after rebate. Charter Club sleepwear, only $19.99. Kids tops, pants, and more from Epic Threads. Buy one, get one free. Take an extra 25% off boots and booties for her. And young men's and junior sportswear. Buy one, get one free. Doors open at 6 p.m. Thanksgiving night at Macy's Black Friday sale.
Hey, I'm Brian Gary. When I'm doing any home improvement projects, it's really all about choosing quality products that will last. I came to my buddy Carl, the general manager here at Renewal by Andersen Windows, to talk a little bit about replacement windows. Hey, Carl.
Hi, Brian.
How's it going?
Good.
So I came to the right place. So if you're looking for a product that's going to last, I came to a company that has lasted. That's why I came to you. Tell me a little bit about the company.
Well, Renewal by Andersen is the window replacement division of Andersen. Andersen has been making windows for 110 years. So not only does that 110 years provide you with engineering expertise, but you know we're going to be here if you need us.
So, Carl, not all windows are created equal, right?
Right. Some people think that vinyl windows are actually the solution to either drafts or windows that don't operate properly, but that's just not the case. If we take a look at our window over here, this window is made of Fibrex. Fibrex is twice as strong as vinyl, and it's made of wood and a polymer combined which is going to give you the maintenance-free aspect, and it's going to last for many years. This is Fibrex. Fibrex is actually twice as strong as vinyl. A strong window is going to have seals that stay intact. That also is going to mean that you're going to have no drafts and you're going to be very comfortable in your home.
Carl, I understand your warranty is much stronger than most window companies.
Right. Not only do we warrant the windows, but we also warrant the installations. Our master installers have performed thousands of installations, and we know they're going to do it right the first time. And our guys, they're not caught up with kitchens and roofs. They only focus on windows. That's what we do best, and that's their expertise.
I'm always worried about the 15 guys in the house for 5 days.
Our guys are so good at what they do that most of our jobs are actually done in one day.
Carl, thanks for the information. For a limited time, Renewal by Andersen is offering a special deal.
Buy one window and get your next one 50% off. With no money down, no payments, and no interest for an entire year. Call to schedule your free window diagnosis. 1-800-399-8899. That's 1-800-399-8899.
See this box? This box has the power to change lives.
This holiday season, join us in Feeding America to help provide fresh food to those who need it most.
Because without you, this box is just another empty box.
Join ABC 7 in Feeding America. Learn more at 7 online.
There aren't enough trees in the city. Get involved at notatree.org.
He's warming up for the fight of his life,
yes,
everybody.
I am. All right, Kelly, you know, you've made some great recipes here, and I thought it was about time for me to carry my weight and sharpen my cooking skills in the kitchen. So I took a cooking lesson from Bill Telepan at his restaurant, Telepan, here on the Upper West Side.
Which is incredible.
Which is incredible. And so you know what I learned? I learned how to make a simple, savory sausage stuffing straight hand style. So take a look at this.
That's quite a mouthful.
I'm dressed, ready to go. We look like twins. So what do we got?
I'm going to put this in here now, get it started.
Okay. And I'm going to mix this up,
You're going to mix that all up there. I'm going to put a little pinch of salt in there.
Pinch it. Pinch it. There we go, Bill. Smells good, man.
We need to cut some mushrooms, Michael.
Now, why you got to go all fast trying to show off? This is not about how many you can do in a minute. This is about quality.
You want to keep the mushroom a little thick because you want to be able to taste the mushroom. You don't want it to fall apart in the stuffing.
Gotcha.
Now let's pop this into the pot here. A little more pinching here. Keep
pinching. Tell you what, if you at home could smell the flavors that are coming out of this pot, then you would know what Bill and Mike are cooking.
Now we're going to cut the bread.
I must say, I'm actually impressed with my bread crust cutting skills.
Now we're going to throw the bread, and you're going to put that stock in there.
Look at that. Look at that. Look how I'm stocking that on there. Okay.
And start smashing the bread. Be angry. You're like, I don't want this ant coming over this year again.
Go back to my football days.
Exactly. I'm gonna throw a little more in there.
Man, you are one salt pinching man. We're gonna get it in there because I'm gonna squish it down my mash.
Exactly. Let it cook for about a half hour until it gets nice and golden, like this.
Oh,
and it all cooks down real nicely.
Oh yeah. Kelly, you're gonna love it. America, you're gonna love it. Doing it all for you. All right, now it's time to battle you with my culinary skills. So, Kelly, we're going to get started.
Okay.
We got 2 tablespoons of butter we're going to put in the pot. We're going to melt that butter down. Now, we have some sausages here. This is fennel or kielbasa.
Yes.
We're gonna, it's 1 pound. So we're going to put that in there, mash it around. We're going to brown that. Take about 7 minutes.
Okay, you got it.
So after we get that brown, it's going to look more like that. We're going to get some celery, some onions, and we're going to get a little pinch of salt so you can dump this. We're just going to make it in here. You know,
I am so proud of you. Look at you go.
Put that celery in there. You know, we're going to pinch a little salt. All right? We're going to stir that for like 5 minutes of frequent stirring for 5 minutes. Then while we're doing that, you know, okay, come on over. I need your help right here. We're going to chop up these mushrooms.
Just
we got
so you know.
1 pound of mushrooms. So, go, Gelman. You want me to lose a finger here, man?
I have terrible knife skills, as you know, Gelman.
Yeah, we got to be careful with this thing, man. This is not a toy.
Bear claw.
My knife skills have been ridiculed on this show many times.
See, I'm afraid of it. Yeah, so we're going to do 1 pound of these. That right there, that's professional. Now we're just going to take these things and throw them in the pot. with the other stuff being rushed through my cooking segment.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We're going to throw that in there, right? Then we got to, while you're doing that, we're going to cut up some bread. So we got to come over here. It's best to get some sourdough bread, right? Come on, let me help you here.
Yeah.
Get this sourdough bread.
That's not bread.
Right
this
there.
is the bread.
No, this is sourdough.
Okay.
So get the sourdough. We're going to cut the crust off.
Careful.
Well, you should probably do that first. You say be careful with bread, but not with mushrooms?
You can jump to the finished stuff.
Okay. So we got to do that.
Put
you
this
cut
in
it
here,
up.
right? In
you
here?
put the bread in there. While the bread's in there, we're going to put in some chicken stock.
You and I could never have a cooking show.
And when you put the chicken stock in there...
Nobody would watch it.
For this recipe, the full cooking lesson video, go to our website. They cut me short. We'll be right back. We're going to finish up.
It's live, KellyandMichael.com.
All the sparkle of champagne, delightfully non-alcoholic. Celebrate with Martinelli's, a family tradition since 1868.
My Bliss? Blistex Lip Vibrance. Hydration that works. Color and shimmer that lasts. Total care. With a touch of flair. Discover Bliss. Discover Blistex.
No Thanksgiving is complete
Happy Turkey Day.
without friends.
First we sing, then we eat.
Family.
I am your mother.
And a game-changing guest.
There's someone that would like to see all of you.
General Hospital, weekdays on ABC.
When you watch Eyewitness News,
You're an eyewitness.
to the best New York can be.
Now, see what's breaking.
And what matters most to you. So be an eyewitness.
With Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
If you live in New York and you're eligible for Medicare, Empire Blue Cross Blue Shield can help you get a great plan at a great rate. Our new Medicare Advantage plans pay for many of the costs original Medicare doesn't. So you can focus on other important decisions. Empire plans help protect you from high medical costs. Members have access to our trusted network of local and national doctors and hospitals and can visit doctors 24/7 from home with Live Health Online. Plus, get dental and vision benefits, prescription drug coverage, and free memberships at participating gyms. Now's the time to switch. And you get low monthly premiums, some plans as low as $0, with no copays for annual checkups. The Medicare enrollment deadline for New York is December 7th. So call Empire today at 1-844-331-7998 to learn more or to schedule an in-person meeting.
The Hyundai Elantra, an EPA-estimated 38 mpg highway, and more passenger room than the Honda Civic. Test drive one at your Hyundai dealer today.
Are you curious about all the homes that are going solar in your neighborhood? Your area has a tremendous solar incentive program that's allowing homeowners to get solar installed for $0 down. These customers are powering their homes with the sun. NRG Home Solar is helping your neighbors go solar, saving money on their electric bill while making the world a better place. Call now while incentives are still available and see if you qualify for a free solar installation with NRG Home Solar.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
There aren't enough trees in the city. Change that at notatree.org.